What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of my player career mode. This is episode number 21, and we start today's episode off with a game against Nottingham Forest here at Craven Cottage. So for the first time since rejoining Fulham after our loan spell, we are back to take on Nottingham Forest, and even though this game's at home, we are facing our former teammates here. Of course, we spent last year on loan with Forest. We got them promoted as division winners, so we knew we'd be taking them on here so long as we stayed in the Premier League. And yeah, taking on our former teammates, obviously going to be an emotional game for myself, but no, we take on Forest here, and I was looking forward to it. I really was. I was looking to see whether they developed as a club, and whether the new strikers they'd have up top, Vaughan and Veron, were starting together instead of the regular strike partnership last year, which was myself and Jabor. I thought it'd be quite an interesting game, and of course Mackie starting on the right flank. A good friendship was formed there last year, so we take on Forest, and the first chance the game would fall here in the 29th minute as we rob Cohen, and we just about keep the ball on here and slide it through towards Kasami. Kasami finds Brian Ruiz, and we carry on our run from the right hand flank, and as Bradley Johnson plays the ball forward towards Kacaniklic here, I run into the centre. Eventually Kacaniklic takes aim, the shot is spilled by the goalkeeper, and it just had to be me, didn't it? It just had to be me. If I was going to score against Forest, I knew it would come in this game, you know, straight away. Not wait a couple of games and then score against our former club. No, it'll come in the first game, and it did. The shot was spilled by the goalkeeper, really should have done better, and I slid in at the far post and put the ball into the empty net. So it's one of the easiest goals of my career I'll ever score, but it comes against our former club, and of course I show the respect with the celebration, you know. I mean, we're in front of the Fulham fans, we're at home, but even so, it is my former club. We spent last year on loan there. Got a lot of respect for Forest, no doubt about it, and yeah, I got to show my respect with the celebration there. So 1-0, and I was glad to get the goal, but even so, it was in... I don't know what to explain that goal. It was just a little bit sad, you know, after scoring that goal, but still 1-0. But in the 33rd minute, we break out from the back here. Bradley Johnson, the former Norwich man, gives me the ball. Nice little touch to get around man. Back to Bradley Johnson. Johnson then plays the ball through towards myself with a great free ball. I go through 1-on-1, but the shot is well saved by Dominguez, and then the follow-up shot by Brian Ruiz hits the side netting. So I actually thought I scored there. I dropped the controller. I was like, oh my god, what a finish. But no, it hit the side netting, but still 1-0. And in the 47th minute here, Forest tries to get themselves back in the game. A lovely little 1-2 between Vaughan and Veron, I think it was, but the shot goes tame and wide of the post, so clearly they could have done with myself or Jabor back there, but still 1-0. And from the goal kick, it's Stockdale who plays the ball out wide towards our German right back here. He slides the ball forward towards Steve Sidwell. Sidwell finds Brian Ruiz. He gives it to myself. We go down the right hand side here. We take on, I'm not sure who this was, but we take him on anyway. Nice little drag back, cross the ball into the centre. It's cleared away by Henry Lansbury, only as far as Kasami. Kasami finds Bradley Johnson. Johnson finds Kacaniklic, but unfortunately his shot goes wide of the post, and it's still 1-0. But all the pressure is coming from us. You know, Nottingham Forest didn't really attack our goal at all, and as Bradley Johnson finds Kacaniklic here, he gives it to myself. Nice little heel-to-heel flick, then back to the Swedish wide man down the left-hand side here. He gives the ball infield towards Bradley Johnson. Johnson gives it to myself. I play it back out wide. Eventually it's played through towards Kasami. Lovely link up by the trio here. I go through 1-on-1, then roll it to Kasami, and Kasami puts the ball into the back of the net to make it Fulham 2, Forest 0. So unselfishly, I give Kasami the goal. Like I said, we've got this telepathic communication. We know where we are at all times. I give him the ball and I get the assist. So it's Fulham 2, Forest 0, and that is how the game finishes. So good to get a win in this game. And like I said, it was kind of sad. It was kind of sad to beat our former club, the club we spent last year on loan at. You know, if we didn't have that loan spell at Forest, we probably wouldn't have had such an amazing start this year. So I do have a soft spot for Nottingham Forest, no doubt about it. But I was still pleased to get a win, no doubt. And yeah, getting the win and getting a goal and an assist for the 2 goals we scored was very, very nice. Got a 9.5 rating. Felix Magath then gives us some praise in the media, which is always nice to see. And yeah, it was a good game, and I was very pleased to win it. But also as well, I've been snubbed by Roy Hodgson, despite I didn't do too much in our first call up. Even so, I thought I've had such an amazing start to the season. I've scored 14 goals in 11 Premier League games, but that's not good enough for Roy Hodgson. He's chosen Andy Carroll and Daniel Sturridge ahead of me, so that's a shame. Even Wayne Rooney didn't get in that squad. It shows how hard it is nowadays. But yeah, Roy Hodgson has snubbed us. We won't be taking part in the next England 2 games, and yeah, so that's a real shame, you know, because we scored 13 goals, for Christ's sake. Or is it 13 goals or 14 goals or some amount of goals anyway, and yet we're still not called up for the England squad. I just think that's so unfair, but there you go. We take on Chelsea for the following game here away at Stamford Bridge. So we take them away from home, of course, on the back of that win against Nottingham Forest. We've been playing well so far, of course, this season. We're still in the top 4, and of course we are still unbeaten as well. We've had such an amazing start to this season. No one ever predicted it, but it's been absolutely incredible. It really has. You know, as you can see by the table as well, we are currently sitting in 3rd place, just behind Chelsea by a single point, and United at top by 1st. But we're 6 points clear of Spurs in 4th, so it just goes to show how fantastic we've been, really, picking up those points. And we take on Chelsea with a fantastic side, and Hazard playing through the middle, but not Eden Hazard, Thorgan Hazard, his brother. Very, very good squad here, but Demba Ba gets on the ball for the first chance for Chelsea here and finds Ramirez, and Ramirez plays it back towards John Terry. Terry finds John Obi Mikel. Mikel finds Willian, the Brazilian. Willian plays the ball forward towards Demba Ba. Ba then plays it back inside to Willian, and Willian strikes it into the back of the net. So good finish by the Brazilian, and it's Chelsea 1, Fulham 0. And despite the fact we have been unbeaten, despite the fact we've been playing some fantastic football, I still did think this could be where our unbeaten run ends. I really did, and it was a great finish by Willian, and Chelsea do go 1-0 up here. So great strike, nothing Stockdale can do about it, and it's 1-0. But in the second half, directly from kickoff, we tried to hit back, and as I give the ball to Kasami, he rolls the ball out wide towards Williams here. Williams plays it back into Kasami. Kasami gives the ball in field towards Scott Parker. So Parker gives it to me. I roll the ball through the middle of Louise and Terry, and Kasami puts the ball into, again, it's Kasami who gets the goal, and again, it's me who gets the assist. So Kasami gets the goal. I can't figure out how to celebrate with the players once they finish their celebration. It's kind of annoying, but still. Chelsea 1, Fulham 1, and directly from kickoff in the second half, we do equalise. Great to see Kasami score, and of course, great to see me pick up the assist as well. So great finish by Kasami. Like I said, that communication we got is fantastic. And from kickoff, Chelsea give the ball away. I knock it past John Obi Mikel, go down the left-hand side here, take on my man. Fantastic sharp pace, swing in across, but the header by Williams goes straight into the gloves of Czech, and it's still 1 apiece. So what a chance that was directly from kickoff to make it 2-1, but still 1 apiece. But here you see Demba Ba get subbed off for Mario Balotelli. So the former Inter Manchester City, AC Milan striker comes on here for Demba Ba here for Chelsea, and John Obi Mikel finds the ball here in the 59th minute and finds Callas down the right hand side. He finds Thorgan Hazard. Hazard gets onto the ball here, keeps on going, finds Mario Balotelli off the bench, and he ends up winning a penalty. So he literally just came on, and he ends up winning a penalty with his first involvement. Not only does he win a penalty, but he also gets David Stockdale sent off as well. So Stockdale is red card. That is absolutely gutted, because of course Stockdale is our first choice goalkeeper. Stekelenburg's no longer in the squad, so Stockdale's our first choice keeper, and he gets a red card here. And yeah, as you can see, it was a definite red card. It was a back heel by Balotelli. He gets taken down, and of course, you would have fancied a man just behind him who he backheeled it to finish the chance of ease. So Stockdale sent off, and that's a real shame. So you have to bring on a substitute goalkeeper here. I thought I might have got subbed off, but I didn't. Boateng got subbed off, and on comes the Philippines goalkeeper. I think he's Philippines, Etheridge, and he comes on, and Eden Hazard also comes on as well. And a great chance here for Chelsea to score from the spot. It is the ever-reliable Mario Balotelli, but he has missed a couple of penalties since joining AC Milan. So could the substitute goalkeeper prove to be a hero? It's Balotelli against Etheridge. Who is going to come out the victor? Balotelli, the Italian, or the Philippines goalkeeper Etheridge? Well, it's neither, but Balotelli misses. He hits the bar, and then Etheridge dives onto the ball, so he misses the chance. What a chance for Balotelli to make it 2-1 after just coming off the bench, but he doesn't, and we stay level here. So still 2-1, and in the 81st minute we had a throw-in. I launched the ball in with the long throw-in trait I've got turned on towards Kasami. Kasami flicks it on, and at the far post it's cleared away, only as far as Kasami, who heads it, but it's a good stop by Czech, and it's still 1 apiece here. So still 1-1 as things stood, and the game was being closed out. I was fine with this result, but I knew that we were beginning to threaten Chelsea a little bit, so we could possibly sneak a winner. And from this corner, I go for the header and I win it, but unfortunately Czech makes the save, and it's still 1 apiece as the game was being closed out here, as he kicks the ball forward towards the head of Mario Balotelli. Balotelli flicks the ball on towards Hazard. Hazard finds Balotelli. Balotelli finds John Obi Mikel. Mikel then offloads it towards Callas here, the Czech Republic right back. He gives it back to Mikel. Mikel goes down the right hand side, finds Balotelli here off the bench. He crosses the ball in towards Mikel. Mikel shoots, but it's a good stop by our sub goalkeeper, and he keeps the score at 1-1. So still level as things stood. But in the 90th minute we had a corner. I tried to do something different, tried to distract Czech here, and as the corner was played in, Kasami goes to the header. It's cleared away by Matic, only as far as Parker. Parker gives the ball off towards our German fullback, and he almost scores an absolute wonder goal in stoppage time. He strikes him just outside the area, and it had so much power on the ball, but it just goes wide of Czech's goal. So what a fantastic goal that would have been, but unfortunately not. It goes wide of the post, and the game does finish Chelsea 1, Fulham 1. So a very good result. We're still unbeaten. and this fantastic start to the season goes on. But as always, guys, a big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the video, please leave a like, because that's much appreciated. It really does help my channel out, and it only takes a second to click that like button, and I'll see you for the next episode of My Player Career Mode very soon.